So we got Joyce fighting Derek Chisora at the O2 Arena in London this weekend. Joyce's last fight was against Cash Ali. That was back in March this year. Derek Chisora's last fight was in August last year against Gerald Washington. Joyce is 38, Chisora is 40. Joyce actually wanted this fight years ago, but Derek Chisora wasn't willing to face him at that stage. This was during the time when Joyce was being, was it managed or promoted by David Haye? And they kept turning up everywhere together to stalk Derek Chisora. You guys remember that? That was quite funny, actually. Anyway, a lot of water under the bridge since then. They're finally squaring off. Now, we all saw Joyce get dealt with by Zhilei Zhang. He got outboxed, he got hit, he got hurt, he got knocked out. I think Derek Chisora will take some confidence from that, but ultimately, I don't think he's going to have enough to get the victory here. Derek Chisora is absolutely shot to bits. He still talks very confidently. He's still a very brave man, but he can't fight for 3 minutes of a round anymore. In fact, even in Derek Chisora's prime, his stamina was inconsistent. Some fights he'd be able to fight 3 minutes every round for the whole duration of the bout. But in other fights, he'd take long periods off during rounds, sit in the corner and then come out with counters. Well, at this stage of his career, he doesn't just do that for certain periods of some rounds. He does it for the majority of most rounds. He's got maybe 2 or 3 front foot attacks in him per round. Other than that, he's sitting back, hoping to catch you with a counter. And he's not a great counter puncher. His balance is totally gone, constantly rocking back on his heels. That's one of the signs of a shot fighter, when they're always rocking back on their heels. He's slower than ever. His coordination is deteriorated. And so I think Joyce can jab Chisora's head off, to be honest. Joyce does have a good jab. It's not the most powerful jab in the world, but it's an accurate jab. And it's a consistent jab. And I think if he goes up and down, head and body with that jab, and just keeps his hands busy, he should have more than enough to win the majority of rounds against Derek Chisora. So I'm anticipating a Joyce unanimous decision victory here, if not a late stoppage. I don't think Chisora can throw enough punches to stay in the fight. Is there a chance of Chisora winning by knockout? I mean, maybe if Joyce's punch resistance is significantly deteriorated following those 2 Zhang defeats, and Chisora catches him right. You know, we've heard from Alexander Usyk and Dave Allen that Chisora hits a lot harder than people realize, but Chisora's not particularly accurate. And as I say, he's not that consistent anymore. So even if he does land a big shot that hurts Joyce, I don't see Chisora being able to finish him off. I think Joyce will be able to wrap him up, move away, or do whatever's necessary to get through the situation. So yeah, I've got Joyce winning this fight all day. Unanimous decision over 12 rounds. I know he wasn't impressive against Cash Ali, but you know, Cash Ali's a spoiler. Derek Chisora's right there, a potted plant, standing in front of you, begging to be hit. That's the way I see it. Let me know how you guys see it in the comment section below. And before I go, I just want to tell you about this week's exclusive boxing content. I've just uploaded this video here. It's a film study over an hour long on Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois, where I analyze footage from several of their past fights, compare their styles, point out their habits and mistakes, strengths and weaknesses, to help gain a better idea of how this fight may play out between them on September 21st. If you want to access this video along with hundreds of hours worth of other exclusive boxing content, as well as our members chat, just head on over to my Patreon page and select the tier called the Boxing Brotherhood. There's no contract, no commitment. You can cancel at any time, just like Netflix, but it's a hell of a lot cheaper. Just download the app from the Play Store or the App Store. All the links are in the description box below.